guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you're returning, it's Fiery Moon and I'm here just to do a general collective midweek check-in. This is for the collective, so it's not specific to any zodiac sign. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And then I have the Lustrous Tarot here. And we're just going to jump in and see what messages need to come through as it pertains to the midweek energy. You guys know that time as well as the energy is fluid. So let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the midweek energy. I'm going to do one more. Let's jump right in. Ooh. Bottom of the deck we have the Inner Temple, and it says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And then we have Keepers of the Earth, and that says you are not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. And what I'm hearing, with this is the heart wants what the heart wants. But with this Inner Temple, it's like, almost you need to, honor, what is in your heart right now. There's a need to, bring that, energy, or, bring, it's not even energy, bring that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like bring your feelings to like the forefront. Right now, as I'm recording this, the moon is in Cancer, and we just had Mars transit into Cancer, and I can feel like the energy around my heart, like pushing, pushing out. And with the Keepers of the Earth, it almost makes me feel like some of you, you may be struggling with, whatever's in your heart, person, place, or thing, something that you want. Mars in Cancer is, the desires of, the heart, or taking action, or, Mars's energy of being motivated. But in Cancer, it can be like, what's the word? You can, because it feels like, how can I say this? Like, I can't, like, the word that I want to use, I can't find it. It's almost like, it's not a subtle energy, but it's almost like, it's almost like, like someone is fighting against their natural flow, is the best way that I can, it's like they're trying hard to resist it. Like, because it almost feels like with this Keepers of the Earth, if you allow this to come out, if you, bring it to the forefront, some of you feel like with this Keepers of the Earth, like you're not going to be, it's not going to be well received. But the Keepers of the Earth here is just like reassurance that, you have the support, you have, you're not alone. Even if and physically, you may feel like, by doing this or expressing this or, bringing this out is going to, you know, alienate you from, people, places, and things. You still have, spirit and, your ancestors, around you for this, for this process. So let's get one and then we'll jump into the tarot. What message do we need as it pertains to the midweek energy for the collective? Right. Then we have you're already doing it. It says stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. And then we have Lumeria. Oh my God, I seen this card before I even began the reading. It actually fell out of the deck when I was opening the box. And it says Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening, right? This is bringing, that energy, those, whatever you feel in your heart, it's bringing it out, creating that, that heaven on earth, because it's what you want. It's something that you want. It's something that, for some of you, it's something that, you really care about. And if you care about something that much, what, like, it almost makes me say, like, why hide it? Because then at the bottom, we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expressing. Yeah, express it, bring it out. Bring it out. Say what you need to say, do what you need to do, in, whatever capacity that resonates for you. But it's almost like it'll do more damage keeping it in than, letting it out. But let's see what this energy is. Messages doing this. Bottom of the deck, we have the moon, which, can speak to, hidden desires or, hidden feelings, things, that you don't want to, express, things that, there may even be a fear of expression with the moon here. And it's Cancer energy. For some of you with the Empress here, these are, it could be feelings about an Empress-like energy in your life, whether male or female, doesn't matter. And here's the Four of Swords. It's like, again, they're drawing me back to this, you're already doing it. With the Four of Swords, it feels like, someone is just in a pondering state. Like, then we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. And this just makes me feel like either, whether this is you or someone else, if you're an Empress energy, I feel like if you are this Empress energy, it's almost like you are like, there's almost like, I'm almost feeling like the High Priestess, like there's almost an awareness, especially coupled with this moon energy. Like for some of you, you know, you're, you could have done, you know, some healing, or, you know, taken a step back from something. And, you know, for some of you, you know, you're wondering if you made the right decision. But for most of you, I feel like this is someone else, because, and I don't, like, I say that because with the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords, like this seems like a lot of decisive energy, indecisive, excuse me, energy. It's the Four of Swords to me is knowing the truth, but, you know, trying to avoid this Three of Swords. So it's like someone, you know, goes back and forth. It could be in regards to you, or, you know, just if you're resonating as the feminine energy, but it's almost like, I feel like this is how you're being watched, or, you know, how it's in regards to you. Um, because even between the Four and the Five of Swords, there's the Ace of Swords, there's some truth, there's some clarity, and it's almost like it's a lot of indecisiveness. These swords, you know, if you add them together, the Four and the Five, you get the Nine of Swords. Like someone is like clearly, you know, overthinking the situation, and it's almost like it's conflicting energy. So let's see, what messages do we need, Spirit, for the collective as it pertains to this midweek energy? We have the Devil with the Ace of Wands. What other messages do we need? Death. The Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because it's almost like it's time for a change. It's time for a change. Someone, or, you know, you, but with the Devil and the Ace of Wands, it's like someone has, like, it almost is coming through as like sex. Someone is having, or may have, like, you know, an unhealthy obsession with sex. But what this makes me feel like is also, especially with the Devil, it's almost like it's giving me the energy of like a high attraction to something. You know, person, place, or thing. It could be work, it could be, you know, money, it could be food, it could be whatever. But it makes me feel like someone's, you know, has like unhealthy desires with this here, with the Devil and the Ace of Wands. And, you know, it's time for a change. Because it's almost like, I almost feel like if there's an unhealthy attachment to, you know, something strictly for like sex, or, you know, whatever the case may be, or just for the, you know, the desire and the passion, it makes me feel like I don't know, it makes me feel like someone is just like easily tempted when it comes to these things. Like, it's almost like it makes me feel like there's like I'm seeing the Chariot in reverse. Like you have no willpower, you have no, you know, no discipline when it comes to certain things, and that's it's not healthy. But it's almost like there's with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands, there's like an unhealthy, like I don't want to say unhealthy, but there's like it's almost like someone doesn't know how to move forward from this. But it also feels like you're not being, true to yourself with this energy either. Like it feels like, it's a feeding of the ego that's, keeping, someone from actually moving from their soul. Tell me about this devil. We have a King of Cups. And another one. The devil and Ace of Wands. But this can also be like, someone, like I said, restraining their feelings for you. And, for some of you with the Six of Pentacles, it's like they like either they're continuing to feed this devil energy, or if it's on the other side for you, because it's not all bad. On the other side for you, it's like someone is trying to figure out like how they can work this out. Maybe if this is a person that you may have dealt with in the past, they seen sex as their way in, but maybe that doesn't work anymore. Or whatever desire or passion they, it's almost giving me the energy of like the old way doesn't work anymore. But for some of you, I feel like if this is you, it's like you're reflecting on this. It almost feels habitual, like this habit where you've been giving more to your ego than actually what it is that you want, your heart, with the King of Cups showing up here. And then we have the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. And this is that, that conflicting energy. Oh, and the Nine of Swords. We have the Five of Wands, the Strength card, and the Nine of Swords. And like I said, this is almost like trying to tame the energy that wants to come out with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is internal conflict. The Strength card could be, courage, discipline, having the inner strength, but someone is trying to like contain this, and in doing so, it's like it's causing them, mental anguish in doing this. Tell me about death. Why is death here? Ooh. We have the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yeah, and this is a knowing, with the Death card. Death is, a death and rebirth, a transformation, an ending to bring on a new beginning. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like there's a need to, heal this. Like it's, because it's almost like, the energy of like, taking everything that you're offered because, it makes you feel good. It makes you, feel like, you're someone. But it's not healthy. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's like, it's time to like, what is the word that I want to use? It's time to like let go of that mentality of not having enough. Because this devil and ace of wands could be someone that's, you know, that's just never satisfied, but they give more to feeding that energy than they do to actually putting that energy into what they actually want. No matter what it is, they rather, you know, feed that energy of, you know, I gotta like, ah. But it comes from, you know, this Five of Pentacles, this lack mentality, this feeling of, you know, feeling abandoned, feeling, you know, less than. So it's like you overcompensate. That's the word I'm looking for. They overcompensate and then they end up feeling drained. And it's almost like you got to start working out of your, you know, using your intuition. It's because with the death card here and that, it's like you need to start working out of your higher self. Ah, look at this. The Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. Like I said, like, and I felt like the Chariot was in reverse, but this is letting me know, like, you can, you know, overcome this, but you have to be real with yourself. And in being real with yourself, that's what, you know, turns the Chariot upright. Because I literally, you know, they showed it to me in reverse. Let's see what the Six of Swords and Seven of Pentacles is. Tell me about the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. We have the Justice card. And for some of you, you know the right thing to do, which is, you know, being morally upright, being, you know, having a sense of integrity. Justice is, you know, a card of doing what's right. But it's almost like someone's like, well, if I do, you know, if I do this, what am I, it's like someone's looking for, like, to see what they're going to get out of a situation. And this doesn't have to be you. This could be, you know, someone that you're dealing with, or, you know, however it resonates for you, because they're bringing me to this Ace of Pentacles. It's all like for, oh my God, they're saying, you know, they're playing the OJs for the love of money. For some of you, it is money, because there is a lot of pentacles here. But between the 6 and the 5 is the Ace. And if you're, you know, at the 7, you know, you're wondering, like, how you've been investing your time, energy, and effort into things. And, you know, it's, you know, you just want to, you know, you want something more out of a situation, and it's just not there. So it's time for you to take this Ace of Pentacles and move, you know, in a different direction. But it's almost like contemplating. Yeah. And in that, you know, it creates this Five of Wands. And if you be, you know, if you are, you know, real with yourself, and, you know, look at what you've invested in. And if what you've been investing in is making you feel like this, it's time to let it go via the Tower. Can I get one more? And it's like justice is almost here as like a helping hand, like trying to, you know, assist you. And, you know, it's almost like wasted time. Like you're wasting time. Yeah. And it's like with justice, they're also, because I've seen the Seven of Swords with justice and the Six of Swords. They're trying to like save you from yourself. Like spirit is here and they're trying to, you know, save you from yourself. I get one more for this Five of Pentacles High Priestess. They're trying to, you know, help you, keep you from sabotaging it. Again, it's that masculine energy of the King of Swords. Like there's a knowing. And it's time to, you know, set yourself free. Oh, literally, we got the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Wands, which the King of Swords has the truth. He has the Ace of Swords to cut through this Nine of Swords and move you forward. But it's almost like someone is aware of their intuition, but it's kind of like they push it back. They push it back. They don't trust in their intuition. And it's trying to push you into this Knight of Cups to express yourself, to express this. So let me get... Then we have, you know, the Four of Wands. I was clarifying the King of Cups, but I didn't even get to say it before the card came out. And the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And it's like, yeah, someone, this could be, you know, within a home situation. And it's almost like, what's hanging you up? And it's the Ace of Cups. Being true to yourself. The 8 to the 9 is the Ace, but in the middle we have this Hangman, and it could be your, you know, the perspective that you have, the way that, you know, you're thinking about this situation. But in all reality, it's almost like, for some of you, you know, you want this like, the, you know, a happy home, happy job, you know, to be, it almost makes me want to say be grounded, but it's like you're in your own way. You're standing in your own way. And for a lot of you, it's you know, ego. And for some of you, you know, if you're resonating as a masculine energy, whether male or female, you've been looking how you've been, you know, feeding your, you know, your desires, whether it was money or sex, and you're seeing like where that has got you. And it got you from the 6 to the 7. But this is how you're feeling. You're feeling at the 5. Like it's not enough. Like you're not satisfied. So why keep investing in something where you're not satisfied? You want something where, you know, no matter what it is, a job, a person, place, or thing, you want something where, first of all, there's like equal watering. Like there's not, oh, this is why I always say, like, if this is resonating as a relationship for you, this is why I never see or can never, you know, I never understood why people always be like 50-50. That makes no sense. Because if I'm only giving 50% and you're giving 50%, yes, we have 100 together. But if at any point, like, you're unable to give that 50%, which means you're not giving it your all, if you know, whatever the situation may be, whatever happens, I'm left at 50%. You know what I have. That's why I say give 100 and 100. Because even if you fall on 50%, or you know, you fall down to 50%, I'm still at 100. You know, like, I never understood that. Like, I can, you know, make you like it. If you following me, I believe you understand. But like, you need someone that's able to help you when, you know, when you're down, not someone who is going to be like, can possibly run the risk of going down with you. It needs to be equal. It needs to be balanced. And it's in with the King and the Queen of Cups here, it's like you need someone that is able to pour into you, and you can pour into them and not be depleted. What is this Seven of Swords? Yeah, the Temperance card. Which again is that, like I said, that water wouldn't be able to flow between both cups the way that it is if it was only half full. If they were both only half full. Because if I pour my half a cup into your half a cup, when you're down, I'm still at a half a cup. But if I have 100, then we have 50-50 until you're able to, you know, build yourself back up again. And then you know, pour my 50 back into my cup. Like, I mean, that's just the way that I think about it. And that, you know, it bothers me. And it's like, is that what you're afraid of? Are you afraid of, having this flow? Because with Temperance and the Moon, it really feels like fear with the Seven of Swords. So it's like, nah, I'm just gonna take what I can get and go. Let me just take what I can get and go. And that's a skewed way to look at something. So let me get one for this you're already doing it, and then that'll be the reading. What is this you're already doing it, Spirit? We have the Nine of Cups. You're already doing this, but for some of you, this Nine of Cups is, reversed because you're overindulging in things, whatever they may be, that really is, hindering you from actually getting what you want with the Nine of Cups upright. It's wish fulfillment. And if you face your true north, your true north, you'll turn that. If you face your true self, you'll turn that Nine of Cups upright. Yes. But you need to exercise, this Emperor energy. And then, take the leap of faith as the Fool. I feel like this is really like this. Nobody else is here. It feels like, if you're resonating as a feminine energy, because a lot of this energy is masculine. But if you're resonating as a feminine energy, it's like I want to say like you're protected, and you're almost being shielded because the value, if you're showing up as a feminine energy, the value of what's in your cup. Listen, the Ten of Pentacles coming out with this Queen of Cups. Just reiterating what I said. Like you have, you're emotionally secure. And this could be like, you could be dealing with someone who is emotionally insecure. So this is how, they play out the energy. It's no judgment, but it's almost like they're they're clearly aware of what they're doing. The High Priestess, the King of Swords, like there's an awareness here. And it's almost like, again, like I said, justice is here to like help them, to really like, Spirit is trying to save this person from themselves. What's the guidance or advice? Too many. Guidance or advice. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. I'll read that, and then that'll be the reading. And I opened up right to it. It says, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generation that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender our part of the plan. And again, like, it's making me feel like that seed, that Ace of Pentacles, like this energy, you know, is either afraid to invest it, they don't want to invest it, but it's almost like and I hate to say this, but it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. And that's what it feels like. I mean, you know, they say that, I mean, unless it's your birthday. So, you know, that's the way I see it. And, you know, people can take that, you know, that quote how you want it, but it's almost like it really speaks to, you know, doing things in moderation versus overindulging. Because when you have a birthday cake, 9 times out of 10, you know, you share that cake with others. What's the purpose of, you know, just think about, you know, if you have a birthday party, quote unquote, and it's your birthday, but you don't share that cake with anyone. That would be selfish. That would be, you know, at least, like I said, that's how I see it. A lot of people, you know, can see that quote in many different ways. But that's the way that I see it, because it's like it's too much. Clearly, it's too much for this person, because like, I feel like, especially with the King of Swords here and this Nine of Swords, it's like, you know, you're aware of this. And it's time to put it to bed. At the Ten of Swords at the bottom. You're one for this Nine of Swords. Whoa. The Nine of Swords. Yeah. Don't feed your fears. But don't, it's like with the Moon and the Seven of Wands, it's almost like, don't fight this feeling. Don't hide it. Don't fight it. Like, because it's gonna come out. It's going to come out. Because the Moon illuminates it, you know, so. But as always, y'all, I thank you. And thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.